Oh yeah, opening up the curtains, baby. Welcome back once again with the magic that we call the internet. Or at least that's what we called it up until recently, when the FCC cut it off faster than foreskin at a roadside circumcision. Yes, I'm talking about net neutrality, folks. You know, that annoying shit that keeps popping up on your Facebook wall lately, making dumb people look like they know a bunch of shit that they have no idea. Actually, they have no idea about. Whatever the case might be, here we are once again, and the moment is now. I'm your host, Vintendo, coming at you like always. This is how I'm always coming at you. People have been writing in saying, what am I coming at? Well, I don't know. I'm coming back at you in the internet waves. So sit back and relax and do whatever you people do behind the safety of your digital screens. You are now in the Manchild zone. Seriously, guys, when I think about our guest tonight, I just want to punch my fucking guidance counselor right in the neck. Talk about grabbing the shit stick when they were handing out career choices that day. I've been saying it for years, and maybe now the time has finally come. Music for me died a long time ago. One day we're jamming out to tunes on the radio, and the next day I'm sitting there trying to Google what the fuck half of these words in these rap songs mean. Come to find out, it blew my mind that Molly isn't a thick chick that's horny all the time. Whatever the case might be, our special guest tonight can be best described as a Swiss Army knife of talent. Currently viral on Facebook with what I like to call the resurrection of music. With his single Dear Rappers being a constant reminder that one doesn't have to climb the charts of corporate cock rock to find talent and good music again. He's on another level with this shit, guys. Rock music, hip-hop, music videos, and ex-pro wrestler. What we have here is the total package, folks. I firmly believe that we're sitting next to what might be the next great thing. With a message that feels like it's been locked away in a time capsule since the last time that music was great. What else can I say that hasn't already been said about this modern-day studio prodigy? It's an honor to have him here. Please welcome our special guest for this evening, Tom Macdonald, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going, Tom?
Hey, what's up, bro? That was the best intro anybody's ever given me. Thank you.
You like that shit, right? And then you come walking like, oh my God, McMahon, he's on the top row, and fucking nuts, insane.
You gotta write that down and send it to me so I can use it for my bio, bro. Fuck.
Right. As soon as I was looking at that shit and I saw Wrestle, I'm like, get the fuck. I'm like, he knows about WrestleMania. So we're friends immediately. We went to school together. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So how's it going tonight, buddy? I know we've been trying to do this for a while, but man, time is so limited these days.
Dude, it's crazy, and it just seems like it's just moving faster and faster and faster. Like, dude, it's fucking nuts, man. Like, we almost, it seems like every time we try and do the show, like, something comes up, and like, bro, something fucking came up today, and I was gonna bail on you guys, but I'll talk about, bro, fucking, just on the topic of time moving fast and just being really busy all the time. Shit, today I was sitting around and I had to have a conversation with my lawyer about I'm Canadian, so being in the States, and I had to talk to her renewing my visa, and I was connecting my manager and my lawyer and shit, and I walked over, cracked open my fucking passport, and looked down at my passport and saw that it fucking expires in 2 days.
Jesus Christ, cutting it close then.
Dude, so I've been on the phone with lawyers and Canadian consulates and U.S. immigration and shit all day, and like really what it comes down to is I'm flying out of country tomorrow super early in the morning. I'm going to Canada. I'm getting a passport renewed in 24 hours, and then I'm coming back because if that thing expires while I'm here, it's going to void my visa, which means all of this crazy music shit that's happening right now is going to come to like a grinding halt. So
No, we can't let that. You let me know, buddy. I'll come over there and I'll fucking straighten shit out for you and stuff because we thoroughly enjoy the music. We need more of it. I'm hooked on it. That's my new fucking drug right there. Tom Macdonald music.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Me too.
So, Tom, you have a band with your girlfriend. Like, it doesn't just stop at the video that we saw on Facebook. This shit goes deeper into the rabbit hole. He's got a fucking kick-ass band. I can't write one goddamn song. He's got 2 bands, and he's amazing at it. Tom, tell us about this other band that you got going on.
Yeah, the other band is with my girlfriend. It's called GFBF. It's more of like, it's weird, dude. Like my girlfriend Nova, she's a rapper too. She was signed to Def Jam for like the longest time.
No shit.
Yeah, and like we both like have pretty, solidified like solo rap careers, and then we've known each other for like 10 years, like from back in Canada and shit. And then we both just ended up in LA, and we started hanging out and making music, and started dating, and made the band. And it's just like, before Dear Rappers and before Hell of It and before all that, was really like uninspired as far as like rap music was going. I've been rapping for 7 or 8 years, and I was just getting fucking tired of it. So the GFBF band, just like, and she was tired of like the label situation and everything else. We're both just really frustrated with rap music, period. So like the GFBF thing just like gave us like an outlet outside of hip hop to just do other types of shit. So we did a lot of punk music and a lot of pop stuff. And then just like sort of in the middle of doing GFBF, like our solo careers just kind of took off. So now we're just doing both steady.
That's amazing. And so that must be kind of interesting, though. You're dating somebody that literally does the same thing that you guys do. I mean, do you ever feel that it's a competition, or is it always something that you guys can crack out a duet on? You know, do you guys ever, is there that competition, or does the love prevail everything?
I mean, dude, most of the time, like, I produce like a lot of her music and I shoot a lot of her videos and she shoots a lot of my videos, and we help each other with each other's music and photos and videos and websites and merch and everything.
Amazing.
So for like the majority of the time, like it's all love, dude. Like I'm super stoked to see her do well, and she's super stoked for me to do well. But like there's a friendly competition going on. Like she has had, 40, 50,000 people in her fan page for years, bro. Like she's been doing it for years, and like
you come
me,
along with like 4 million views.
Yeah, and then I come along, and in 2 months, I get like 150,000 like people in the fan page, and I'm getting all these views on the videos and shit. So I'm like always making jokes, like she'd be like, "Yo, like pick up your fucking dishes, yo." Do your fucking laundry, and I'm just like, yo, I'm famous now. I don't got to do that shit.
Let me ask you a question, Tom, real quick. This is your girlfriend in this video with you. You're saying that she does the videos, and so this is her starring in the videos with you too?
Which video?
I think it's the one I'm watching is the. Hold on a second.
I'm Not Well. Yes.
Is that her in that video with you, or is that just an actress or something?
Little blonde girl.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her.
Unbelievable, dude. My girlfriend thinks that your girlfriend is hot. That's the best compliment you can give a dude in 2018. You know what I'm saying, guys? Unfucking believable. When your girlfriend is saying other dudes' girlfriends are hot, if that doesn't say that this guy's destined for fame, I have no fucking idea what to say that. You know what I'm saying? But Tom,
girls love her. It's not some stripper tried to take us home the other day.
My God,
nice,
man. Right?
And it was her. She wasn't even interested in me. She was like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "That's my girlfriend." And she was like, all up in her ear.
Dude, crack out the phone. 5 million views. That's what I would do. I'd be getting discounts and shit at like the grocery store if I had that kind of fucking skill. But guys, listen to this. So you said it right in my eyes. You know, you've been preaching it for years, Tom. You know, I've been hoping one day that this message would get there. I've been doing music since I was 15 years old. I've had exposure to it. I brought it to places I never thought it would bring me, which I'm sure you could relate to. I met Derek out of this whole thing just from being in the music field, and he's famous. So you said it right, though, in my eyes. The one line that sticked out, like literally I played your shit, and you know how it is. You play somebody's stuff, especially it says, is this guy the next Eminem? And you think to yourself, the minute that this shit goes cheesy, I'm fucking switching it. You know what I'm saying? But the line where you literally won me over as a fucking lifelong fan, you're just a drug addict on TV. I mean, guys, this couldn't have been said more fucking solid and beautifully in melody. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever dabbled in the handbag of morale called drugs? Have you ever had that problem where, you know, you could have been that drug addict on TV, but instead you woke up and you wised up and you're putting a good message out there?
I mean, dude, growing up and shit, like, obviously, like, I lived fast for fucking a lot of years, bro. I was never a drug addict by any means. But, like, just like anybody else, like, I fucked around here and there. Drugs were never really my thing. I like to drink. That's my
also
thing.
Different back then.
Yeah, yeah. So, all that shit that's going on now with the Xanax and Molly and all that shit, I would never play around with that. Bro, I drank heavy for fucking years and years and years, and I had a fucking blast doing it. I like just pumped the brakes on that, and like I did like a couple like year-long sober stretches and shit. I'm drinking right now, but I mean, before it used to be like drink when you fell asleep and drink when you wake up in the morning and have the best time all the time. And now it's just like on a Friday night I'll go out and have like 4 beers. You know what I mean? That's it.
The message that you're putting out there is fucking rare, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because not that many people are doing that shit. Like, I honestly, I swear to God, I listened, I downloaded the Eminem album the exact week that I found your shit on Facebook. And, honest to God, dude, I put down the Eminem. I'm not saying this. I'm not trying to blow you sideways with your pants on. I literally listened to the Eminem shit, put it on the side, picked up your stuff, and me and my girl have it in the car. We're bumping it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This guy's coming at it just plain in English, man. Straight up. Your message is understandable. It's not what? And that's my new single. Tell me, at what age did it hit you where you're like, fuck it, dude, this is what I'm doing? Forget about what the guidance counselor told me. I'm not.
That's a great question, Vin.
Dude, when I was like fucking a child, I was like, I'm going to be Batman when I grow up. And when I wasn't going to be Batman anymore, I was going to be an astronaut. And when I wasn't going to be an astronaut, I was going to be a pro wrestler. And then I was a fucking pro wrestler for the longest time. And then, you know, I had committed since the jump, bro, since I took my first shit, that I wasn't going to be, you know, working in an office or something. So the wrestling shit, I was fully committed to the wrestling shit from 13 until, you know, 19 or 20. And then when I got out of the wrestling business and I fully got into music, I think I was 19 years old, 18 or 19. And I was just like, yo, I'm going to go do this music shit for real. And I went out, like, I think 2 days after that, and I got my eyelids done. And that was just like, not only did I want to get my eyelids tattooed, but that was like my farewell to like regular life. You know what I mean?
Another Manchild show exclusive.
Today's shitty ass music and shit, which I fucking hate today's music. I fucking hate it. I mean, I don't hate all of it. I don't hate all of today's music, but majority of it is just fucking stupid and shit, and sounds they're fucking horrible and shit. And they just piss me off and shit. And God, I hate today's music, majority of it. You know, especially today's pop music, rap music. Rap is the worst.
Man, it's easy for these rappers who have it all. Talk about the days when they used to be sad. I guess I can't relate to being famous and wealthy. I'm 28 and still praying for the day I have a chance. Maybe y'all can help me out though. I'm just trying to take care of my household. I don't even want to make my mouth go. I just want to win before the system that I'm in gets a hold of me again and starts to squeeze under my chin until I'm out cold. Dear rappers, can you help me? I'll even take a selfie with your album that I bought. I got every single CD that you ever fucking dropped. I spent everything I had and I never had a lot. Oh my God, what a mess. Your words help me deal with the stress. Used to contemplate my suicide the nights I was depressed. Used to pop you in a boombox and sit up on my desk, listen to your music till I felt it in my chest. But these days it's like you don't have nothing left. Your music feels kinda like you're trying to write a check. Everything is digital, I mean no disrespect, but I'm paying even more and you give me even less. What the fuck? You taught me to think, you taught me to grow, you taught me the things to survive on my own. But now you teach me to drink, you teach me to smoke, you teach me to think. Every woman's a hoe. I don't want your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art. No. Just a drug addict on TV. I can't hear another fucking song about abusing medication that I had to take just to stay alive. There's more important shit than what you wear and where you live and who you fucking, what you drink and what you spend and what you drive. Rappers full of bullshit. Rappers just a marketing vehicle for the product that the man wants you to buy. Rap about a full clip. Rappers just promoting different liquors and varieties of ways that you could die. Yeah. Dear rappers, can you help me? Are you almost out of alcohol to sell me? Tell me, cause drinking every night can be the way to getting wealthy. If I'm really being honest, all the shit is overwhelming. I need someone to look up to. You're living in a country that elected Donald Trump. You're living in a country where police are killing people every day and all you want to talk about is doing drugs. You've been blinded by the money, you've been blinded by the cars, you've been blinded by the women. Don't know who the fuck you are. Thought I knew you when I spent $100 on a ticket to your show, and now I feel like you stole my fucking money and I'm broke. Man, you taught us how to rap and you taught us how to dress and you taught us how to act if we wanted to impress. Now you're teaching me to live like I know you never would. What you're preaching to these kids is keeping them inside the hood. Your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars.
Tom Macdonald drop 8 bars. Holy fucking shit. And on 8 bars he spit some shit. Holy fucking shit. With an 8 bars here and 8 bars there, that's 16 bars everywhere. 'Cause Tom Macdonald dropped 8 bars. Holy fucking shit.
Now this is a story about a guy named Vin who wasn't in a hurry when he slowly stuck it in. Man on a date, he never leaves a tip. Too many bitches, we made a list. The Vin's list, that is. This is a story about a guy named Vin. Not too skinny and not too thick. He didn't use a rubber, he only used a tip. Too many bitches, we made a list. The Vin's list, that is. This is a story about a guy named Vin. He wasn't even...
All right, guys, coming back at you right now. This has been an interesting time. During the commercial break, we did our Vince McMahons. We talked about the history of what we like. Look. See, that's the girl that my girlfriend would probably leave me for in like fucking a heartbeat. Isn't that amazing? I say that so gratefully. I'm going to be alone, but there it is. So let's continue this interview, guys. So what were your influences, Tom? Because I was reading around and I see that you have a Slipknot shirt on. So right there, me and you were friends for life. But what would your major influences be? Because I know that it was like a Tupac CD and a Marilyn Manson CD, right? That was like where it all started, if I did my homework right.
Yeah, you did the homework right. Yeah, that's really where it all started, man. And then yeah.
How did you end up at rap? How did you end up at, I mean, Tupac. I guess you had a Tupac CD and a Manson CD, the same CDs I had. And you just heard my debut of Tom Macdonald dropped 8 bars.
Which was fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah, nice work, bro. I'm about to open up my Hangover Gang record label, and I'd like you to be my first signee, so please stay in touch about that.
I got more. You want to hear another one? I swear
no, that's
you,
good. No, we'll run with that one for now.
Oh, okay.
But, no, man.
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, it went from, like, the Tupac and the Marilyn Manson thing, and then I was really stuck on Smells Like Children.
Beautiful. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. Let Frankie fuck you.
That was my first.
That was that album.
First one, too.
Track
yeah,
11.
that was the fucking one, dude. So it just went from that, and then I don't know. I like wasn't super into like music as like a child. I just had those 2 CDs, and I just rocked with them heavy. And then one day I was like on a yellow school bus, like heading home from school, and this kid. That the only reason I fucking remember this kid is because of this situation. But we sat down at the back of the bus. His name was Keith Rundle. And he had this, like, stolen Discman, and he was like, yo, I stole this Discman and this CD from my brother. You have to listen to this. And I was like, oh, what is it? And he said, it's a white rapper. His name's Eminem. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And he's like, yeah. So I put it on the headphones, and I listened to that. It was only like maybe a 6 or 7 minute ride from the school to my house. But I listened to I think it was the Marshall Mathers LP from school till I got home.
Nice.
Those headphones. And... and I still had no idea what he looked like or anything. I just heard him, and I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. And I think, like, the internet had, like, just been invented, like, the week before that. So I looked up Eminem, and I saw what he looked like, and I was like, holy shit. Like, because even though I love Tupac and I love hip-hop, there's a huge disconnect between Tupac and a small white kid from the suburbs in Canada. There's a big fucking disconnect there. He's talking about shit that I know nothing about, and he doesn't look anything like me. He doesn't sound anything like me. So there's a disconnect. Even though I love it, I'm not fully there. And then when I saw Eminem, I was like, holy shit, this guy, he's white like me. He has blonde hair like me. He has blue eyes like me. He's got a little whiny ass voice like me. I can do that. And that's really when that just opened the fucking floodgates for me, because before him, I didn't know that I was allowed to do that type of thing.
There I was. And all I had to do, I learned what? The E chord, C power chord, and mama say, damn! Something like
and
that.
And look where we're at now. Tom Macdonald gave me 8 bars.
And now we ended up, that's literally, Tom, that's my VH1 behind the Vintendo special. That's how I did it. Tom Macdonald inspired me. I started rapping, and I have a lot of raps. Have you ever heard my famous one that goes, all right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new venture. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Foes get harpoon daily, nightly. Whatever stop you, I don't know. So turn the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme rock, Michael like a vandal. Love a stage with chump like a candle dance. What do you think about that? It's all original.
Never heard that.
Yeah, all original, Die Hard original.
Yeah, didn't that Winkler kid steal that from you?
No, I think it was like a Blink 182 song or whatever it might be. Well, anyway, Tom, you've been compared to Eminem, which of course isn't a bad thing by any means. Let's admit that. But recently, I would have to personally say that Eminem has been labeled as like, I don't know, possibly done, not as good as he once was. I can speak from my personal experience that I told you about before. When we found you on the internet, it was also the same week that the new Eminem album dropped on the internet. And me and my girls spent the entire week listening to your shit more than his stuff. And that's when you realize maybe it's not the same Eminem as it once was. So the funny thing is, your shit bumps hard in the car. Eminem's, not so much. Anyway, Mr. Mather's new album bored me to death. I was playing around with a wet noodle at that point. I popped your shit in, once again, booming, we're having a great time. My question is this, what do you think is going on here? Some people are asking, are you the new Eminem? To me, that sounds like maybe Eminem's not doing what he used to be doing. What do you think has changed that has made people feel this? You know, where they're like, Eminem's not the same, dude, he sucks now. What could it be? Could it be he grew up and some of the stuff doesn't apply anymore or something?
I mean, it's probably the combination of a lot of things. The man's 45 years old now. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a combination of a lot of things, man. I think that a lot of the old shit was drug and alcohol fueled, and I think that he's mostly sober now. I think that he's 45 years old and he's grown up and he probably sees the world a lot differently than he used to. A lot of aside from being like drug and alcohol fueled, a lot of that shit was fueled by genuine anger and displeasure with things that were going on in his life. He was just coming out of, like, you know, the trailer park and the whole 8 Mile story and all the bullshit. Obviously, he's not in that environment anymore. Yeah, he's not in that environment anymore. He's older. Maybe he's not as, miserable as he used to be or as angry as he used to be. And I mean, so it's hard because it's like, what do you want him to do? You want to hear the old angry Eminem? Because if he's the old angry Eminem again, people are just going to say, well, fuck, he's a millionaire now and he lives in this big house and he's so taken care of. Like, what's he so fucking angry about? That's bullshit. You know what I mean? Dude, as somebody who literally 5 minutes ago just, like, credited the start of their career and stuff to Eminem, it's super fucking heartbreaking for me to, like, listen to his new for the past, like, 10 years and just been totally underwhelmed by it all. And I've, like, especially, like, when I was younger, spent a lot of time thinking, like, what the fuck is going on here? And, like, at the end of the day, like, nobody knows what the fuck's going on besides Eminem. All I know is it's not what it used to be. I don't enjoy it the same way anymore. So I'd rather not, speculate, oh, this is why he's not good anymore, that's why he's not good anymore. The fact of the matter is it's probably dozens of different things. He's older now, his life's different. It's just fucking what it is, bro. So we're either going to accept the new Eminem for what it is, or we're going to keep missing the old days and hate what's happening now. I mean...
But, Tom, what do you think necessarily your message is positive? To me, it sounds positive. You're saying don't fuck around with the Xanax, fuck your fancy cars. Because realistically, I say this every day, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm just getting old and becoming a nagging old man. Who knows what it might be. But the message that's out there is less than tasteful at this point. I mean, when they are telling you to treat women like an object, or, I think I heard a song where it was Molly Percocet and Molly Percocet. Like, why are we repeating the same over and over? It's garbage. I think it's garbage. I don't care if people get offended. I'll say it for us. I think it's garbage. And you're right. The mumble rap shit, what happened? Between 8 bars and 16, he stroked out, and now he's Sylvester Stalloning the rest of the track. You know what I'm saying?
Just like I'm not trying to tell anybody, don't listen to this shit or fucking boycott this shit or whatever. What I am trying to say is, like, understand what the fuck you're listening to and understand, like, the reasons why they're putting those things into your head. And it's more about just, like, understanding, like, what you're consuming, dude. Like if you eat shitty food forever, like, your body is going to deteriorate, and it's the same way with music. This shit goes into your fucking ears and sits in your brain and manifests there. And, like, listening to this shit and believing in this shit without knowing the reasons why it's being said and without understanding that you're listening to something that ultimately is going to be destructive, without understanding that, like, you're gonna get fucked. It's like eating garbage forever and not knowing that you're eating garbage, and then one day wondering, like, oh, I don't know why.
What's this bad breath from?
Yeah, what's this bad breath and these ulcers and this cancer and everything else from?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just about understanding, like, what you're consuming and, like, making a conscious choice. Like, okay, I understand what this guy's saying. I understand why he's saying it. So you can protect yourself with knowledge. You know what I mean? You can still listen to that shit and enjoy it at that point, and not let it affect your life if you're understanding what you're listening to.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Your dad once gave you, if I'm correct here, $5 that changed your life, in my eyes, by introducing you to, like, hip-hop, like the likes of All Eyes on Me and the Marilyn Manson CD. Looking back on things right now, in your current age, you know, I'm not sure if you have any kids or not, but in the same situation, what CDs would you want your son to come out of that store with right now? Knowing what's out there right now.
Led Zeppelin, Joe Cocker, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Janis Joplin, the Beatles, Clapton.
My rap name, by the way, Tom, if you want to write this down, is Two Tits.
Two Tits.
I've had them since I was a kid. They've been a large inspiration to me and my friends. Although I have been called a short hair lesbian when I go to the
What's
pool.
your first album going to be called?
What was that?
What's your first album going to be called?
My first album is going to be called It's Not Going to Lick Itself.
That's not bad. I think you got to tie it in with the Two Tits.
Right, Two Tits is not going to lick it, and the album cover is going to be sick. You know how people have gold teeth?
How about Thanks for the Memories?
That's good. I like that. See what he did there. He took a little tit and made a joke with it. I like it. I like it, guys.
There we
Speaking
go.
of things that I like, it's time. Tom has to go away, unfortunately, but when he comes back, he'll come back with new music for us, all exciting stuff, because you can follow Tom all over the internet. He's all over the internet. Go check out his Facebook page. Go check out his Twitter page. If you know where he lives, don't bother the man. Let him eat in peace. Don't go to his house and shit. Don't let your girlfriend near him or his girlfriend, because they'll take that shit and you'll be single. And all that you'll be left with is songs like, you know, Tom Macdonald had 8 bars. Tom, tell us a little bit of what we need to keep an eye open for.
Dude, this next video and song is gonna, like, it's gonna blow your fucking socks off, bro. Like,
awesome.
People think that Dear Rappers and Hell of It were a stark reminder of, like, the reality that we're living in. Like, I can't, dude. Fucking prepare yourselves, because this next record is a fucking knockout blow. I guarantee you, this will be the biggest thing I've ever done in my life.
Amazing.
Fucking
I believe
dude.
it.
Cannot
I believe
wait.
It. And if it's not, I'm going to take that, sample it over, and make pretend he's talking about my song. Tom Macdonald dropped 8 bars. Tom, we want to thank you again for coming out here, guys. Make sure to go over and take a look at all of his social media. Find him on Facebook. All the links are there. Find him on Twitter. All the links are there. We've had a great time, man. I definitely want to thank you for coming by. Please come back again sometime soon, man. And
Absolutely.
I know we were talking about the virtual reality show that's launching Sunday, guys. Tom, if you're interested in something like that, let me know. I have a company that can make that possible for you. They'll send you the head unit and a little thing, plug it into the wall. Join us inside virtual reality. So it's going to be an interesting time.
Man, let me know when that's up and running. I'm down.
Sounds good. So, guys, there you have it. Tom Macdonald, thank you so much, buddy, again, for coming by. This has been an interesting night, to say the least. I think I've learned a lot of where we stand with music right now. And also, the message that is out there isn't necessarily the message that you need to accept. Because if you don't like it, it's not only that you don't have to not hear it, you can make your own message. What I'm trying to say is, even though Tom Macdonald had 8 bars is a great song, it can't come close to what Tom is probably going to come out with. And then I'm going to have to reinvent myself all over again, guys, because that's the way I am, and as an artist, because we could be talking about Tom because he's the guest. Unfortunately, like Derek would say, it's my name that's on the show title, guys. So we're going to talk about my album. Once again, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming by, everybody for listening, and all the comments below that we didn't get to. We still love you. We want to make sure that everybody tunes in Sunday night for the virtual reality unveiling of the Manchild show, virtual reality, which is going to be an experience on its own. And make sure to head on over to Tom's page, get all the music that he has. He's got some awesome merchandise. Again, don't let your girlfriend near him or his girlfriend because you'll lose that too. But, guys, it's been an interesting time, and it's time to go. I want to thank the cast and crew of the Manchild Show. So there you guys have it. This has been the Manchild Show, Season 5, Episode 6. I'm your host, Vintendo, saying, make sure that you drive home safely tonight, guys. And until next time, touch yourselves and each other.
Tom Macdonald dropped 8 bars. Holy fucking shit. On 8 bars, he spit some shit. Holy fucking shit. With an 8 bars here and 8 bars there, that's 16 bars everywhere. 'Cause Tom Macdonald